Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Na Chairman Capo Daniel around Campo na as we don't get another new video for which will happen for inside Bui as they arrest this Cameroon terrorist, the Dio for Bamenda 2, a real criminal. Somebody will get blood for a hand for Samsoya. He be culpable for several war crimes we Cameroon and commit for inside our territory. Then catch the man, they exchange it for money, they release him. When I see the picture, then way the Cameroon government can rescue you for, they can pick it up for inside school for inside Bui. When I see how we dress, that one the man we don't work for 10 hours. No. So the primary people then who they fight against them, they catch them, they relieve them. Now because of the soldier them, they don't be misled. The political ideology will be behind our struggle. You know, they again. The soldier they focus now for make their own money. And some of the diaspora leaders, they give them blank check. So then see how they don't execute the two other people the way they be there together amongst the 5 people the way they come into Ambazonian custody. And this public execution, it be wrong when you carry out summary execution. Human sanctity, the sanctity of human life is very important for we for maintain them. That one no be our culture. Yes. Cameroon terrorists, people the way they get blood for their hand, then deserve capital punishment. We don't work so hard for put in place our customary law in the interim as we fight this war for maintain human sanctity. We are not barbarians that kill people and butcher people. I've seen Ayabacho sharing the pictures and videos and saying that this is how we behave. But it is not surprising because he is an extremist and he is a terrorist. He is a butcher, not of primary enemies of Ambazonians, but of our innocent civilians. He butchered people in Gozang. That led to the death of General Efang. He has butchered people in Bamenda. That has led to the closing of the barracks in Alabukam and Tanka. Today, the boys are walking everywhere like bed the way they don't get house nest for stay for day. So, we don't work very hard. Say, for set up traditional customary law and for hand over judiciary for them. And also for set a form of military tribunal so that during the course of executing justice, the core value of our people will be upheld, humanity will be upheld, and there will be a sense of justice in what we do. We are not barbarians. We are not killers. But we have real killers amongst us. And their influence on this struggle is seen clearly. I've worked so hard with all other Ambazonians to make sure we have community schools, even have our own prescribed Ambazonian uniform. You saw how our students in Bui, they were properly politically educated. They stand and they sing our national anthem. Since we stopped singing anthem, have you heard the anthems being sung again? Have you heard the anthem being sung again? Now you have hoodlums like this Bobby Chess guy. They are going around making noise trying to destroy the credibility of people who have bailed this struggle. It is a very sad day. Not because these people who were killed, they didn't deserve to die or not. It is a barbarism behind the killing. Summary execution is barbaric. Must be rejected. We have put in place structures. We have put in place proper wartime procedure, even for combatants who are non-state actors, to be able to maintain human sanctity. And all of those things have been dismantled by influence of criminals and murderers. People have blood flowing from their teeth. So we have all seen what have happened. These are the reasons that turn off the international community. We have talked about proportionality. Somebody disobey, goes down. Give him corporal punishment. Give him corporal punishment and let him go. Our mothers, they don't like this type of thing of killing people anyhow. There is a right way even of executing people. There is a right way of doing things. We are not barbarians. This is not our culture. And these are the things that have isolated the support we have, both domestically and internationally, that has forced us to make the compromises that we have to make. Because there is no way anybody can support this thing. No rational person can support this thing. Independence does not come from you. It is something that somebody gives you. Which country on earth can you quote that will support such a thing? Such things just play into the hands of La Republique. From arresting the real people who are behind the killing and releasing them without any statement, releasing them after receiving money, few hours, less than 4 hours they are released. And then you make another mistake to carry out public execution. Because when you do one thing wrong, you will do another thing wrong. I don't just blame the soldiers. I blame the failure in our collective leadership to hold the ground and to bring sound policies and sound teaching that will uphold human sanctity and the value of life. Because we are fighting because we want to maintain the value of life. We are fighting to maintain the value of life. We are fighting to show our people something is different from La Republique. So we will fight to make sure that our country is free. There are enemies of peace, both within and exterior. There are people within the regime that are willing to supply arms and create incidents in Ambazonia to show Paul Biya and the rest of the world that the things are still hot, the war is still continuing, they need to continue their brutality. We have spoken to all sides, even to the military commanders of Cameroon. We have spoken to them. We know how the politics in that country works. There are people who are vested that we continue to kill each other. Because right now, they have handed us to Paul Biya and we are doing exactly what he wants. Killing and butchering our own people. Isolating our own people. The status quo benefits nobody than La République du Cameroun. Wise up, Ambazonia. Wise up. This is rally call I'm giving to all sons and daughters in Ambazonia. It is time to end the war. We are putting a proposition for devolution of Cameroon as the way out of this war. As the way out to preserve our sanctity and stop the madness that is going on. What their soldiers are doing, they have been derailed already. Long ago, they have been derailed. All the liberation struggle movements have become political parties. Criminals are showing their real colors. So we must do the right thing to come down from our high horse like Cameroon have come down on their high horse. Those in Cameroon who said that Ambazonia was part of their territory and we were something like that, they have come down. It is time for us also, who had claimed that we have never been a part of Cameroon, to come down and sit together with them and look for a way forward that is going to secure a future for our boys. Different from the type of thing that they have right now where they tell brothers to kill their brothers. It is time for us to come together to fight now to secure self-governance, autonomy, where we will secure our territorial integrity. We will enshrine in the Cameroon Constitution the constituted states that made up that country, and our people will have a chance to govern themselves, and the declaration of war is going to be withdrawn. So that is it. I want to update you about what has happened. It is a sad day to Ambazonia, and every Ambazonian fighter should understand summary execution is war crime. It is immoral and it must be rejected. If somebody have committed crime, you must be able to articulate that crime, be able to present evidence to that person and to the public that you are accounted to of the crime and the guilt and the justification of the sanction that that person deserves. Even during wartime, principles must apply. We are fighting for principles. We are fighting for humanity. We are fighting for our people. God bless you all.